Yo, right here in the small box. Breakfast Club, gotta say.
An interview with Nadeska for Apple Music, but at the same time over the weekend it was revealed that him and Camron finally had their sit down 101. And the reason why this was like such a oh shoot moment was because there was the issue about Camron filing a lawsuit claiming that jcole owed him an interview for a verse that he did. It was supposed to be in return, and that didn't happen. So now they finally had their moment. I got some advanced exclusive clips from the conversation, so let's get into that. So they have a conversation about just where J. Cole's relationship is now with Drake and Kendrick following all of the beef. Let's take a listen.
Personally, where you at with them friendship-wise today?
I'm in the same place.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, I genuinely love these niggas, but I'm not going to act like we've been communicating and talking. You know what I mean? I've had conversations with them like post everything, you know what I mean? But it's not like it's a lot. That's me not knowing where they at. Me maybe assuming because I done heard X, Y, and Z.
Right.
But it has nothing to do with like how I actually feel. I genuinely love these niggas. Like, I be wanting to shoot off a text. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, but even saying that on a mic is kind of lame to me, but it is my truth.
I promise you, I watched the Nadeska interview, and I had left with more questions than answers, and that was one of the questions. Because I saw J. Cole saying how his wife cried when he squashed the beef with Kendrick, but I just...
See what I'm talking about with this dude? Like, the things that... We didn't need to know about your wife crying. Because now, literally, like, that adds to Kendrick's boogeyman persona. Like, do you not realize the kind of damage you're doing to yourself? Like, you're literally adding to his persona by saying, oh, my wife cried when she found out that I was going to apologize to Kendrick Lamar, and I'm going to do it on a Dreamville stage. Bro, you're making Kendrick look like the greatest nightmare to walk all of hip-hop. That's what you're doing. Holy shit.
Just wanted to know, well, what's your relationship like with Kendrick?
Right. Yeah, because
I'm glad Cam asked that.
Yeah, in the interview with Nadeska, she does, toward the end of the interview, they kind of get to it, but they like cut out a lot of his answer in the Nadeska's interview. So now let's take a listen to J. Cole and Camron talking about the fact that J. Cole felt like everything that happened after he backed out of the beef, it got out of hand, and it was this like orchestrated attack on Drake. Let's take a listen.
Do you think that the Drake and Kendrick thing got totally out of hand? Do you think it spiraled out of control?
The world, right away, the world became like politics. You're either Democrat or Republican. You're either Kendrick or you Drake. And you got to pick a side, boom, boom. And I felt like the nigga that was like disgusted both ways damn near. You know what I mean? So when you say, did it get out of hand? It's like, creatively, that's not my place to say.
Right.
But I think the out of hand that I think is like, to me, is like disgusting how people try to use that opportunity, either show how they really felt about Drake the whole time,
right,
or just like pile on
that's a fact.
And tear this dude down and like create a narrative as if he's not great. It was a whole campaign and probably still is to this day.
Right.
So on one hand, it's like, yo, I feel weird and they're gonna make headlines out of this. Just like when I see Kendrick get the moment he had, the pop out, the stadium, the Super Bowl,
the Grammys.
I'm like, I'm just as proud of this.
You jealous! That's what it is. Yeah. Bro, yo, hey, Camron, listen, hey, let's just back up a little bit so we can all get on timing because you're jealous, bro.
Like when I see Kendrick get the moment he had, the pop out.
1.
The stadium, the Super Bowl.
2.
Grammys.
The Grammys.
3. You jealous. You, Jermaine. What's your middle name? Liquidus? You. Oh my God. That's what it is right there. That's what it is right there. You're jealous of the success. You hate to see your boy. See, that's what they say about your friends. They gonna love you, but they gonna hate to see you overly successful. They gonna hate to see you get the gifts that they think they deserve. J. Cole is still in that kind of timing. What I am saying is not coming out of nowhere. This is what we've been talking about on this channel. Go back to the previous J. Cole videos. We've talked about this before. The jealousy has not disappeared whatsoever. It has not gone away whatsoever. It's been lingering all this time. And funny enough, with Camron, we finally get it, but they just subliminally say it. You see what I'm saying? Tip said he cried in the car. It's hilarious. Cole isn't cursing on this video. That's true, Shanice. That's true. That says a lot, low key. You know? How you got him on the track. There you go, Connor. But this is what I'm talking about, bruh. You're not over it yet. You still want those. See, this is what happens when you're just overly decorated. J. Cole can't do no pop out. Kendrick can. J. Cole can't do no. He can't do no Super Bowl. Kendrick can. J. Cole don't got that much Grammys at all, but Kendrick do, and he broke the record for rap artists getting Grammys. J. Cole, you hate to be in his shadow. That's what it is. You hate to be in his shadow. And the funniest thing about it is that you taller. It's not a regular shadow. You a sunset shadow. The sun is going down on you, bruh. Pause. That's crazy. Let me hear them again, though.
Here, and they're going to make headlines out of this. Just like when I see Kendrick get the moment he had, the pop out, the stadium, the Super Bowl.
The Grammys.
I'm like, I'm just as proud of this nigga as I was when I knew him back then. But I also hate that for Drake. And I hate how the world turns on him. And simultaneously, I'm over here like, man, I hope Iceman go crazy.
I mean, even if Iceman goes crazy, it still won't take away the fact that he just lost the rap battle.
Yeah, he lost the rap
He just
battle.
lost the rap
But
battle.
Jay- but
he got his ass kicked in the rap
But
battle.
what Cole is saying outside of that, yeah, he lost the rap battle, but the fact that all these different people came on piling on top of him, you know what I mean? People that never liked him, that they showed their true colors when he was at his quote unquote lowest. That's what he said.
When you say lowest,
Yo,
now
Connor,
I
I gotta think
understand.
about
Like,
that one.
it's literally just him losing a rap beat.
He was
What you
getting his
mean
ass
is
kicked.
lowest? Just because you got your ass kicked by Kendrick don't mean that you at your lowest.
It's a
though.
worthy
Like,
ass
it's-
kicking.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like if you lose a basketball game to Michael Jordan. You know what I'm
Yeah, like,
saying?
you wasn't poor,
you
and
supposed
you
to get
know
your
what I'm
ass
saying?
kicked. If you would have won, we'd have been like, damn, Drake, okay.
And people still might have took
Kidding.
them. I think
boy.
even if he had won, people still might have took the moment to be like, all right, you won, but like, here's how I feel. Because I just think at that time it was a conversation about let's pull back the veil
Very
and have a
hard to do
conversation
that when
about
somebody's winning.
He was never gonna win that battle.
The last clip I'm gonna play from the interview because I want people to actually go and watch the interview on Wednesday on YouTube. Talk with Flea at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is them actually addressing the lawsuit conversation, which is what they teased in that intro. Let's take a listen.
Let's just get the elephant out the room. So, when you first seen the lawsuit, what was your emotion when you see it?
Yo, I was like hurt, almost disappointed, like, cause I got so much respect for you, you know what I mean?
Likewise.
And I look at you like I know you are as a stand-up person. When the lawsuit come out, I'm like, come on, Cam.
Right.
And only because it was like, in my mind, I'm like, bro,
Right.
you really could have hit me. Like, although it was taking a long time, I don't give a fuck if you would have called me and been like, yo, nigga, what the like you could have scraped on me, we could have argued, boom,
Right.
boom. I would have preferred that than the other way, because I was just like, damn, Cam, it never got to that point where you couldn't like holler at me or whatever.
Right.
So my first thing was disappointment. And my first thought was like, fuck it then. Like
Right.
this nigga ain't even know I was still gonna come to his show.
Right.
My first gut reaction, like, damn, and it's like misinformation, the lawsuit itself, and you know, the internet running with it. People hit me like, yo, what's going on with the Cam shit? Boom, boom. So like my ego reaction is like, all right. Quietly, I'm like, man, fuck this nigga, boom, boom.
Right.
But quickly, I'm like, but nah, like, I get it though. Let me put myself in his shoes. Like, yo, the nigga feel like he was getting the wrong.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? He don't know you for real. And Cam mind is probably like, I seen this movie before.
Right.
You don't fuck with me. You don't want to do the favor. You trying to drag me out until I don't.
No.
Ego reaction is like, all right. Quietly, I'm like, man, fuck this nigga, boom, boom.
That's your reaction. Yo, I'm sick of him. I'm sick of this two-timing, both-side looking ass middleman of a man. That's your reaction. That's it. This man refuses to stand on something. You can say F this nigga. You right there in front of him. He not gonna swing on you. You afraid to get hurt? Just say it. He's looking for that. That's content. Oh my God, this dude is, yo, J. Cole fans, you gotta help me understand your king, bruh. You gotta help me understand your king. If your king is a peacemaker, but as soon as he throw his fist, he misses, and then proceeds to be a peacemaker again, how the hell is he a king? How the hell is he a king?
And you know the internet running with it. People hit me like, yo, what's going on with the Cam shit? Boom, boom. So like my ego reaction is like, all right. Quietly, I'm like, man, fuck this nigga. Boom, boom.
Quietly, just say.
Right.
But quickly, I'm like, but nah, like I get it though. Let me put myself in his shoes. Like, yo, the nigga feel like he was getting a runaround. You know what I mean? He don't know you for real. And Camron is probably like, I seen this movie before. Right. You don't fuck with me. You don't want to do the favor. You trying to drag me out until I don't want to do it no more. Right. All right, nigga, bet. And I got one in the chamber. I never signed that paperwork for that fucking, for that verse. So here you go, boom, just to like hit me in the rib. You know what I mean? And it's like, I still said in my mind, I was like, yo, I'ma still go see Cam.
And which, of course, it was never going to go nowhere. But for me, it was more like, I need to get this nigga attention.
Cam wasn't wrong. Business is business. You know, and I'm glad Cole is a man of integrity who, you know, ultimately showed up. But now we also know how Cole feels about Drake and his lawsuit against Kendrick then. Because if you feel that way about Camron lawsuit, then you must be disgusted by Drake filing a lawsuit against Kendrick over a rap battle. I hope that conversation comes up.
We have one more clip, J. Cole Dreamville Fest apology.
On stage at Dreamville Fest, what was going through your mind in the 5 seconds before you made the apology? Was it something that you had really thought of and planned?
No, it hit me an hour before. But before that, I was stressing the out. But in the moment that the idea came to me, I lifted and I got light and I got excited because I felt like I misrepresented myself. You know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden I'm giving life to division and to a negative storylines or negative perceptions on somebody that I with and got love for. In a very loud manner, you said some you didn't believe in. Now you got the opportunity to go on the bigger form, you know what I mean? A bigger stage is being live stream and say something that you believe in. Told my wife, she the only one I told. I ain't tell nobody else. I was like, yo, this one I'm about to go do. She start crying because she know how I feel about him. And she saw how it was weighing on me the 2-3 days before that. So when I go and do it, I felt even better than I felt knowing I was going to do it. Because now the world knows how I really actually feel.
That's from the Deska interview.
That's the Deska, yeah.
Yes.
And, you know, here's my thing. If it was weighing on Cole so much after the fact, right? Him dissing Kendrick. Why was it so easy for you to diss Kendrick?
Because that's my. Oh my God! I'm sorry for yelling. That's the question. Oh my God! That's literally the question. That's literally the question. Yo, my bad for yelling, but yo, this shit just pissed me off, bro. Holy crap! This shit just pissed me off, man. Oh my God. Like, you don't understand how much rage I feel just hearing him talk. Like, y'all don't get it. Bro, y'all don't understand. Like, yo, just hearing him talk just pissed me off. It pisses me off so much.
I think if it was weighing on Cole so much after the fact, right? Him dissing Kendrick. Why was it so easy for you to diss Kendrick?
Probably was in the moment.
But still, if it's weighing on you so much after the fact and your wife knows you stressing and blah, 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 what about when you was writing the bars?
It's probably emotional.
What about
play.
when you went in the booth to record
Probably
the
was
bars?
an emotional play. Probably was an emotional thing. He got right to it, and then when he did it, was like, I didn't really
We
need to
could
do
have
that.
held this because he talked about it. He said that it was the pressure from the outside. He felt like if he didn't respond, he couldn't put the fallout out because people would have been like, nah, we're not trying to hear that. You were supposed to respond. But then he responded in a...
Nick, this is what happens when you the middleman. You can't even listen to yourself. This what happens when you play the middle too much. You can't listen to your goddamn self. Your goddamn self can tell you, man, I don't even want to do nothing. But you feel pressured. You, damn near 40 at the time, feel peer pressure? Are you kidding? Bro, this middleman shit makes him weak. It makes him weak. You don't stand on nothing. Jesus. Don't stand on nothing. My God. Cannot make this up.
Apologize, and it was the same effect.
But
People were like, we don't want to hear you
People
anymore.
do things in a moment. You know what I mean? He just responded, wrote them raps in a moment, and then was like,
That's a lot in the
happens.
moment. In the moment to sit down, write a rap, go in the booth, record it, listen to it, mix it. You know what I mean? Like, that's not for the moment.
Yeah.
You had a long time to think about whether or not you should put this out. So if it weighed on you so much after the fact, why didn't it weigh on you so much while you was doing it?
So you don't believe
put
him?
It out?
You don't believe him? The weighing on him?
No, I'm just asking a simple question. That would have been my question back to him. Like, if it's weighing on you so much after the fact,
Why didn't
how
it
come it didn't weigh on you before you did all of that?
Right.
But yeah, so that was the From the Desk interview, which is now live on Apple. You could take a listen to that, and the other clips are from Camron's Talk with Flea, which will be live on Wednesday on YouTube. It's Lauren LaRosa telling you to beware of the dog. That's right, Top Dog Law. Car accident.
Almost freaking broke my own eardrum yelling that shit. God damn. Oh my days. That's what I'm saying, Slay. That's what I'm saying. Who put that fool in the big three? Himself. Oh my Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Bro, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up, man. Real talk. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Man, do you? Whew. See, I stand on things. You know what I'm saying? I stand on what I stand on. You see what I'm saying? J. Cole must think he levitating because you're not standing on shit. Hell, you're not even levitating. This boy, J. Cole, man.